Hey, what's good everyone? In today's session, I move up stakes for my first time ever. We play 1-3, and then it turns to 5-5, and then it turns back to a 1-3 game. But, alright, wish me luck.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want.
Today, I go play the 1-3 game at the final table and take my chance at higher stakes for my first time ever. I buy in for 600, even though the max is 1500. I get my chips and head to the table. Starting off the session, there's a $10 straddle on the button, and I look down at 7-8 of spades and 3-bet it to $35. 3 players call, and we go 4 ways to a flop. The flop is a pretty good one. 5-7-4 with 2 hearts, and I got top pair along with a straight draw. Action checks to me, and I bet out $55. The button calls, and then the small blind goes all in for a total of $340. My gut read at the time is I think he has 2 overcards with a flush draw. I think I have the best hand, so I go with my gut feeling and make the call. The button folds, and we go heads up to a run out. The turn is a 10 of spades, which now gives me a backdoor spade draw. The river bricks out, and my opponent shows 5-7 for a flop 2 pair, and I double him up. Welcome to higher stakes poker, I guess. It's my first time taking a chance at higher stakes, and I double someone up the very first hand. Damn. Nice hand, nice hand. Just a few hands later, I pick up pocket 7s in the small blind and see 8 raises it to $25. The button calls, I call, and the big blind calls, and we go 4 ways to a flop. The flop is a pretty fun one. 9-6-8 all spades, and I flop an up and down straight flush draw. Okay. First action's on me, and I check. And surprisingly, it checks all around. The turn is the 5 of clubs, now completing my straight. And I check again, because I feel like if I lead out, it'll look so strong. C8 then bets out $50. About time. The button folds, and then I don't have much behind left, so I go all in for $166, and after a count, C8 folds. I actually think I got the most value there, because if I lead out, I'm pretty sure they're all folding. There's a $10 straddle on the button, and I look down at 6-10 of hearts in the big blind and make the call. Undergun then raises it to $30. 3 players call, then I call, and we go 5 ways to a flop. The flop is deuce 8 ace all offsuit, and I brick that one completely. I check, and surprisingly, it checks all around. The turn is a deuce of hearts, now giving me a backdoor flush draw. This time, I lead out for $50, trying to represent ace, and just trying to take down the pot right here. But that doesn't happen. C8 looks me up and makes the call. See you on the river. And the river is the jack of hearts, completing my flush. Action's on me, and I don't want this checking back, so I rip it all in, and he quickly folds. Did I get too greedy here? Should I have checked or maybe bet small to entice a bluff? Comment down below and let me know. This next hand, there's a $20 straddle under the gun, and I look down at pocket kings. A couple players call, and when action's on me, I raise it to $80. And then the middle position 3 bets it to $205. Everyone else folds, and when action's back on me, I normally would just go all in here, but I want to get a little sneaky, because if I just 4-bet all in here, I'm just pretty much representing aces or kings. So I make the flat call, just try to make it look like I have pocket jacks or maybe ace king. I only have $190 left behind, so now looking back, I should have just gone all in here because he's never folding, being so pot committed already. But he does put me all in blind right before the flop comes. So it does feel like he has pocket aces to me. The flop is 7-8-7, and his $200 put me all in. With a flop like that, I could never fold. So if he's got aces, then he's got aces. But I snap call. The board runs out clean, and my opponent shows ace king, and I double up. Whew! Not gonna lie, I thought for sure he had aces the way he played it. Wow, pocket kings actually held up and no ace on the flop? You guys already know how that goes. Hey, let's go. I straddle $10 on the button and look down at pocket nines. 2 players call, and when action is back on me, I raise it to $35, and both players quickly call, and we go 3 ways to a flop. The flop isn't too bad. 10, 7, 10, and action checks to me. I bet out $40, and both players quickly fold, and I take down another pot. Alright, I'll take it. Slowly stacking up. This next hand, I straddle $10 under the gun, and then under gun plus 1 raises it to $20. The big blind calls, and for $10 more, I call blind because why not? The flop is 4, 7, ace all offsuit, and action checks through. The turn is a 10 of hearts. The big blind then leads out for $10. I have no idea what I got, but I'm pretty sure I got a monster. So I blind raise it to $35. Undergun plus 1 calls, which I definitely don't like. And then so does the big blind. 3 ways to a river, which is a deuce of spades. Action checks to me, and again, I have no idea what I got, but I blind bet $100. Both players fold, and time to see what we had. Queen 8 off for queen high. Alright, I like it, and I take down the pot. Just curious, does anyone else out there like playing hands blind, or is that just me? I don't know, to me it just makes it more fun. Maybe I'm just a degenerate and got problems. Yeah, I'm just a degenerate. Last couple interesting hands of the night. I straddle $10 on the button and look down at ace jack of clubs. The small blind then raises it to $30. 3 players make the call, and when action's on me, I can go either way here. I could 3-bet it to about 120 to 150, but I just go with a flat call being in position, and we go 5 ways to a flop. The flop is 8 ace 4 all offsuit. Action checks to the cutoff and bets out $30. I then raise it to $80, trying to get some hands behind me to fold. Only the big blind calls, which is kinda surprising. We go heads up to a turn, which is the 6 of diamonds. Action checks to me, and I bet out $125. He then tanks for about a solid minute before making the fold. He then flips over ace 5 for top pair, but no kicker really. Last interesting hand of night, and of course we play a double board bomb pot. The top board is deuce 10 8 with 2 clubs, and the bottom board is 5 4 jack with 2 spades. I don't have much on both boards, but action checks all around, and the turn on the top board is a deuce of diamonds, now giving me 3 of a kind, and the bottom board is a 10 of hearts, now giving me more backdoors to a flush and a straight. I bet out $50 and only 1 player makes the call. The river on the top board is a jack of diamonds, now giving me a full house, and the bottom board is a 9 of spades, completing the front door flush. I then bet out $125 and he quickly folds. And just like that, I rack up my chips and call it a night. Alright, just got done playing with that session. First time playing the higher stakes at 1-3. Then midway changed to 5-5. And then went back to 1-3 because we were losing some players. But overall, I felt pretty comfortable playing the bigger stakes games. Wasn't too much of a big jump. I do like that there's more action and bigger pots, so definitely be trying to play a little bit more higher stakes. But I was in the game for 600 and out for 1069 for $469 profit. So it was a good win. So thanks for watching and see you on the river.
Playing all my melody.